What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the No Script Podcast. Why does he look scared?
Hey.
Today, we have Mr. Adhemz back from New Zealand.
It's Adhemz.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's actually...
I thought we talked about this last time. I thought it was Adhemz.
Z. No, people just call me that.
Adhemz.
No, it's Z. There's no Z.
Adhemz.
Led Zeppelin.
Okay, we're going to...
Adhemz.
Is it because Adhem was kind of just boring? What a boring name. If
Adam
someone was
taken.
called... I'm like, yo, welcome to my podcast. Your name is awful. All right, we're back. Adam came from New Zealand.
Wait, what?
Yo, chill. You've been here. We've been filming every day, but
You know, I quit. Get up and leave.
we decided we were like, let's just do a podcast. We just got back from Vidicon. We've been grinding. And
Vidicon was fun.
Was it? Yeah, it was fun.
Look, I'm just saying.
No, Vidicon was... Well, did you enjoy Vidicon this
I
year?
actually did, yeah.
This is your second Vidicon?
Second Vidicon, yeah.
Better than your first?
Yeah, I'd say better. Yeah.
We actually met at VidCon.
Yeah,
It feels
the
like,
reason we're even here is because of VidCon.
and it feels like we have known each other for like 8 years.
Actually, it feels like 7.5. I don't know about 8.
Would you say, like, would you round it up to 7.4?
Down now.
No, so literally, like when VidCon was coming up, I was like, it feels like we've literally, like, it doesn't feel like it hasn't even been a year yet, you know?
Yeah, it's really weird.
But
It's like...
we also, VidCon was interesting in the fact of like, because we didn't get the full creator experience, like, right? We didn't get the featured creator badges or the invited badges, but it was fun to be in the main area and just like connect with all you guys. And,
Yeah. I feel like that's the whole point of it. Because if it wasn't for them, none of this would exist.
Yeah, and we both had like merch we were giving out, which was
Yeah.
really cool. And we both gave out more than we even expected, like especially me. Like,
I didn't
right?
expect to run out. I ran out.
Yeah, but like even then, like you were giving out full T-shirts. Like imagine
Yeah.
how many bracelets I had. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine
you
if,
had
like,
a whole bag that was gone.
Yeah, like it was hundreds. You
Yeah.
know, it's just gone. And then like obviously you have your merch that's sitting behind. I don't know if they could see it.
What? This? No, don't buy now at adhemz.com.
Is that actually a website?
Yeah, that's actually my website.
Yeah, don't go. You are thinking you're not actually. Wait, are you selling this? Like
Yeah.
just like that already?
No, this is a different exclusive type.
The one you're wearing?
Yeah, this is one that will be available later, but we first have to figure out a few things before we fully go on sale. This is easy to get. This is on sale. Not on sale. This is being given out already.
Can we green
the
screen it
OG.
out?
Yes, it's already green.
What I don't know if we talked about this the first time, but the inspiration behind the logo, obviously a mixture of Among Us,
I've had
Squidward.
zero creative influence on this. So in 2020, I was always like associated with Handsome Squidward, and I was making Among Us content. And then my friend, who's like an artist, but now he was an artist, like a digital artist, and now he's a gaming YouTuber, Eriga. He decided to make a logo for me. He's like, hey, this reminds me of you, so I made this about you. And he just made this from scratch. But he used the inspiration of doing the Handsome Squidward Among Us thing together. And then
Now, how legal is that?
it's on the edge, but it's okay.
No, like actually, like we were talking about this a little bit ago.
No, it has to be like a direct copy of each, clearly, for it to have legal issues.
I've heard like opposite, especially in like entertainment industry, which is kind of crazy, you know? Like when it comes to music, like
Yeah.
if like 3 notes are played consecutively with like a similar style as just one single part of a song, it could go to court.
Yeah.
Why are logos not like that?
Because because you can't copyright everything. Like you can't copyright pictures all the time. Like for example, an example is like, because think about what makes Handsome Squidward. A good jawline and like the cheeks and stuff. You can't copyright a good jawline.
Can they not argue that the way it's drawn is the way we drew it?
Well, yes and no, because if you just take away a few lines and do stuff, then you can kind of get past it. Because it's only when you like put them over each other and you actually did use the exact lines they used, then yes, they can get you. But if it's just similar, then no. It's like, because it's like, think about how many logos have paws in them. Just an animal paw.
4. You're like, wait, how do you know?
Where did you get this from? Just one specific number.
Statistics written behind me.
Because it's like, think about animal companies and how often they use animal paws in their logos. They can't all sue each other because it's
That's
just a
true.
general. You can't sue a jawline.
Can I take a picture of you, sell it, and not sue you? I sue
And
you.
not sue me.
Here, another genuine question I had,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm actually wearing one. One of the Kanye shirts. They're like classified as box T-shirts. So when you lay them out, they literally look like boxes.
Yeah.
And when you put them on, it just kind of like hangs. And when I haven't seen a box T-shirt like that at all. Can you like patent or copyright like the way a T-shirt is cut out?
No. You can't do that.
Really?
Because it's like, let's say, for example, I copyrighted the shape of a tree. Now I'm going to go to every forest and sue it. Do you see what I mean?
Can we not do that? there's like my suing team over there suing trees in Africa.
But it's like, it's kind of like, oh, for example, the back rooms. Nobody has a back room. You know the back rooms concept?
Like the horror stuff?
Yeah. The back rooms can't be patented or copyrighted.
Because they're going to come after them.
No. The back room. No, but because it's, you can make a backrooms game and fully own it without having copyright issues. And I actually looked into this.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't copyright the fact that a room is yellow. You know what I mean?
But can't you copyright the idea of the room?
Nope, I looked into that. Like my actual older agency looked into it when we were making a game, and they found that you actually can.
Are you making a game?
Oh, we were a while ago. It's like I can't get into that right now. But like, but when we're looking into making games, all these random backrooms games you find, none of them can sue each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you can't be like, oh, that looks like me, I'm gonna sue it.
Oh,
Unless you just get a tick. Or think about how many companies have ticks in their logos. Nike hasn't gone after all of them.
what is it? Oh, you mean a check?
A tick.
A check?
Yeah, a check mark. Yeah.
I thought you meant like an animal tick.
No. A check, like a check. Americans.
Is the audio good? Are we good on YouTube, Rob?
Because think about it this way: how many companies have checks or something similar to a check near their
6. How prepared are you for
Why
this?
are you prepared? I didn't even think about these.
Like, no. Why is it accessible to me if it blows up after?
It's accessible
Shoot,
to
we
the
got to
guest.
build that again now.
But it's like, how many companies have checks near their name? Couldn't Nike just sue all of them?
I mean, that's true, but yeah. I
No,
guess.
this is not a theory. I'm saying this is like actual legal, like boundaries. It's not my opinion. It's just how I found out that you can't just easily
It's
copyright
great you
everything.
feel that way, buddy. When I did mention you pressing that and half my room getting blown up, it brought did we talk about the helicopter situation? Who were we talking to about that?
What
Where
helicopter situation?
all helicopters have like a lever that stops the blade.
Yes, we talked about
And it's like right between the passenger and the pilot.
Yeah. So, okay. So, hey, Ryan. Ryan, are you getting tired? You can stop if you're getting tired.
No.
I can take it from you. But, okay. So, helicopters are very, very stupid. In the helicopter, let's say we're sitting in a helicopter right now. I'm the pilot. Why am I pointing at you? I'm the pilot. You're the pilot. Okay, let's say we're the pilots of the helicopter, and behind us are passengers or guests who have never been on a helicopter before. Right here in the middle, in the back middle, there's a lever?
No, it's literally in the front. It's by the. It's,
Oh, okay.
It's like
Well-
right by the.
But it's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the middle, easily accessible to everyone, is the stick you can pull to just stop the helicopter from spinning, and everybody can go down. If a little kid decides to play with it, we're all done. It's that accessible.
Now it's called the kill switch. It's
The kill switch. The kill switch is accessible to everyone in the helicopter.
like
There's
I
no
don't
lock.
like I don't understand why you can't put this on the outside of the airplane or the helicopter. You know, like why does it literally have to be accessible? Obviously, it's harder to pull. It's not just like let me just boom. It's obviously like I think
But
it's
it's
like a
right
little
there. It
chain.
shouldn't be right there without like a lock or something.
It's like my intrusive thoughts.
Oh.
But I mean, then again, like maybe there's a reason. But to bring another thing into it, when we were all on the airplane on the helicopter, me, you, and Brittany, and like half of Brittany's door was open the whole helicopter ride, and the guy was like, "Oh, it should be fine."
We're on the waiting list to get it fixed.
Like, wait, well, he's like, "Yeah, the waiting list is long. There's one person in the U.S. that does it for all the helicopter doors." And I was like, "Wait, hold on." He's like, "Yeah, no worries, we're on the list." I'm like, "Dude, can you wait until you're like done before you fly this, right?" And like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, are helicopters just like known to not be safe?
You do hear about them a lot crashing. Yeah. You rarely ever hear about planes crashing. It's like no, but compared to helicopters,
that's true.
Okay, I've heard so many stories.
Yeah.
No, rarely means a little bit. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I think you always get confused when I say rare. Can we take the sign off? It's kind of ruining my mood.
Wait, where are we? It's funny. Like Ryan walks in, he's like, "Oh, this place looks smaller than it does on the stream." You guys not know we're literally sitting in a cardboard box right now.
We're outside with Gary Vee.
There's lightning.
Wait, that's what that is?
What was I talking about with the helicopter? Oh, I want to talk about extreme sports while we're on the topic of like helicopters crashing and stuff. There's like Robert, he's smiling. Robert behind the production right now is huge on doing extreme sports. Tells me he won't get on helicopters or airplanes if he hears too many stories about them going down, but he will.
Hey.
But he will go on he will do the most extreme of extreme sports. And what are some that you've named, Rob? Like
left
jumping,
bungee jumping, skydiving.
He literally sent me one today of the guy standing on top of the airplane upside down. Have you seen that?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
And Rob said me when I'm 40, and I said I'll take the under of you making it to 40.
Why 40? Why specifically 40?
I don't know.
Like, would you try stuff like that?
I've done skydiving. and
No,
bungee
would you
jumping.
try where you're just on top of the plane and the plane is upside down?
If I look at it firsthand and I see how safe the strapping and stuff is, I'll do it.
Let's say
I'll be scared, but I'll do it.
what about so I've done parasailing in Mexico. Is that what it's called? Parasailing?
Paragliding?
Paragliding or parasailing? What's the
Is it
difference?
the thing where you hold the bars
Yeah.
and you fly?
Parasailing?
Sailing, yeah.
I mean,
Is that a thing where
was
you
good, but
if you let go, you just die?
No. It's literally just like you're in a seat, right? You're in a seat and the boat is pulling you. But I've seen videos of the rope just like obviously for the most part they're okay, right? They just land in the water. But like still.
But still, you could glide off to the shore and just hit the ground.
And that's not even an extreme sport. That's like a leisure family
That's a fun
activity.
thing. Fun for the whole family.
I think there was one where there was like lightning and stuff like that when they were taking off. And it's like airplanes here don't take off when there's extreme lightning. In Mexico, they're paragliding or parasailing.
They're Mexicans. They can do it all.
No, it's true. What about the people on top?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
What
So
about
let's walk it off?
the squirrel suits? Would you do that?
No. I wouldn't do that.
Wait, did you say
No.
you would do that, Rob? Yeah,
No.
Rob would do that.
Because it's like, let's say skydiving, you have a parachute. Oh, wait, but yeah, you had a parachute with skydiving, right?
Right.
And you have a parachute with the gliding thing, right?
I mean, you're on a parachute the whole time.
No, isn't it the one where you're like
Oh,
flying?
that's paragliding, right? I'm thinking
No,
parasailing.
paragliding is when you hold the bar.
Oh, you would do that too?
No, wait, hold on.
Gliding.
Hang gliding.
Then what's the squirrel suit?
The squirrel suit is you're literally in a shirt that has
Wings.
little wings here, and they're going like this. And
But do you have a parachute while
do you have
wear
a
that?
parachute while doing that? Yeah, because at some point you got to pull it. What are you gonna do? Land like that?
I do you? I don't know.
No, you like go between like cliffs and stuff with the squirrel suit.
That's the thing. The reason I wouldn't do that is because what if you hit something or you go like you lose momentum in such a weird way that you can't pull the parachute?
What if it just doesn't work?
Yeah, or just your parachute just doesn't work.
No. I'm not concerned.
Like it gets tangled because
if
you're
I
flying.
make it to the parachute, I'll be fine. Like the whole process of like, what if the squirrel suit just like, it's all wind based, isn't it? Like, what if you're like a little off?
Yeah, if you're a little off and then you don't know how fast you're going. When
Is there a
everything's-
weight limit on that?
Yeah, Rob, can you explain how that works? I'm actually confused. Is that safe? And what's the stats on that like?
No, it's terribly dangerous. It's like 40% of all wingsuiters get critically injured.
Well, he just said 40% of all of them get critically injured. Wait, there's an injury? It's not just like you either make it or don't?
Yeah, you can like break legs and stuff.
Wait, 40%?
Yeah, that's half. That's half of them. Half of paragliders. See, I'm telling you, it's not safe. We're not doing it.
Rob says he won't get on an airplane if he hears 2 of them crashing a year, but he'll get on a sport where 40% of people get hurt. That's crazy.
Can I lick this? No, but seriously. But that's what I mean. It's like skydiving. What's the stats? Like 3%?
Not even, right?
think
Isn't
it's 3%.
skydiving really low?
Yeah, it's like maybe
1 in a...
1%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're taking it to 50% instantly. It's like, why?
That's like going into a test at school, closing your eyes, marking everything down, and expecting to pass. It's literally, you might pass, you know, like you might.
Oh, who knows? No, it's like, it's literally like a slot machine. It's like, oh, you might win. You might not win.
It's literally, it might be worse, dude. I feel like you have a higher chance of winning.
You have a higher chance of winning the lottery than surviving paragliding. I mean, wingsuit sail. I mean, just turning the microwave on.
That being said, I like that's all like Red Bull is really posting, right? Like they're doing all these crazy extreme
because
sports.
it's so dangerous. Because
Yeah.
it's like they're posting the ones that survive. Guys, he made it. He made it.
Guys, they haven't posted content in 2 months. Yeah, 40% is up to 70. Oh man, that's crazy. What about like if they developed a form? I'm looking at Spider-Man. What if they form like a way to like swing from building to building with like a really sticky substance?
Probably in the future, because there's already YouTubers doing that. Like, no joke. There's legit YouTubers who have been solving that problem. And
Wait, what problem are they?
the fact that we can't swing, it's a problem that we can't swing. We have to be able to swing, guys. Z-Gang, we have to be able to swing. Like, if I don't get to swing in my lifetime, I'm going to lose my shit.
We're talking about a problem like it's world hunger.
It's a problem.
There's been an issue in this lifetime of mine.
Like, seriously, think about it. We watch Spider-Man movies, we play Spider-Man games, but we can't swing? It's unrealistic to be able to fly. It's unrealistic to be able to, like, give me something stupid. Become Hulk. Or but it's pretty realistic to be able to swing.
I hate to say it, but I think there's a higher chance of becoming the Hulk than swinging from...
No, not actually producing something. I'm talking about like ropes that you can just kind of hook on, swing, and it's like renewable. You know what I mean?
What do you mean renewable?
Like as in, you can swing and then let go from that and swing again. Because once you swing, like let's say for example, you go to like a gymnasium. When you swing, you have to get stuck. You're stuck in one rope. You can't put that rope anywhere else.
Okay, are you saying you throw the rope or
Yeah,
does
you-
it come out of something?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, throwing the rope is different than...
No, but have you
Producing
seen
the
those
rope.
YouTubers who've actually been producing these spider webs? And they actually work and hold them?
Ryan's toy reviews.
No, okay, so like one example is like Jay Laser video. That's one I can, off the top of my head, Jay Laser and Hacksmith Industries. Those two YouTubers have actually legit like been doing the solving that like that thing,
Don't
that
say it's
equation.
a problem.
Solving that
The
problem.
equation, it's worse.
It's like they've been solving that equation, and it's starting to look like it in the next 10, 20 years, it could actually become a thing. Because it's kind of like it's sort of a more, it's sort of like Batman's grappling hook, but it's more Spider-Man-y than Batman-y. And it's like...
I guess they are developing like full-on Iron Man suits right now, too.
Yeah, exactly. Iron Man suits aren't even like far off now anyways. So next thing, all we need is Spider-Man suits, and then we're all good. And we'll start
We're all good from what?
from not being able to swing. We have to be able to swing, guys.
Imagine Einstein stressing out about not being able to swing. He's like, okay, today we could do the E equals MC squared. No, I
Think
like
about
this
it.
one.
The problem is, do you know how many kids are doing this and nothing happens?
That
We
is-
have to solve that problem, guys.
That is a real life problem. And then parents wouldn't have to drive their kids to school.
Then the other problem is, what if they get tangled? Like, why were you late to school today? Oh, I got, me and Jeff tangled webs. Again?
That
Can
is
we
an
cut
issue.
the string?
Okay, what else do I have? I like how we were going to talk about VidCon, but we just said, yeah, VidCon was cool. Imagine swinging from building to building. Okay, wait, let's go back to VidCon a little bit because I want to talk about.
Do you think at VidCon the buildings are really like we could swing?
We only go places where we can swing now.
But that's what Spider-Man does.
Oh,
It's just me and Kia swinging around buildings in VidCon. And
It's like-
we swing near like the kids who want shit signed, who want things signed.
but it doesn't even look good.
Just-
Like it's just like we're like chucking ropes at buildings.
We swing down really low. We try to sign one kid, but we just hit him. Oh shit! Sorry.
On that note of signing things for people and stuff like that, last VidCon, I'm going all the way back to VidCon. So you see me checking throughout the stream if I have the ability. I'm like, Rob, can you change the camera on him? I don't know where you were.
Rob, can you tell me how this looks?
You hear? Just shit was falling. Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
Cut the feet. Cut the feet.
Cuts to me outside.
Your eyes are like wide open. Yeah.
I have no clothes on. I don't know if I'm dreaming or if it's real.
What? Why? Why? Seriously, it's a serious
You're in
problem.
an Iron Man.
How did they solve that between the time?
Bro solved one problem and all of them came in one. World hunger ends.
Rob is suddenly green. Hey, we're just the Avengers. We just on top of your building.
Stop. We have to go back to VidCon. Let's go back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can we move this spider?
I think he's influenced on us.
Okay, on to the next one. What's this dude's name?
Who is he? I don't know.
I don't know, I got it from
I
Japan.
forgot about Dracomozy.
All right. On the topic of VidCon and getting recognized and stuff, did you see a difference from last year to this year in terms of recognition?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, how many subs have you grown in the past year?
Since last VidCon, I think about 6 mil.
Wait, you only had,
I only had 6.5 mil at last VidCon.
and now you're at what, almost 13 or 12?
No, 12.3, I think. Z-Gang, you check for me. 12.3, I think.
12.3 million. Okay, and then did that really change the way? Like, obviously, we got recognized the same, but I'm saying in the way you were recognized, like
Oh, okay.
more
So
loyal or.
that's the thing. The amount of recognitions didn't really change because my subscribers are from so many different countries that it's like that only a little bit from the US has grown. And then it just kind of spreads like India, Russia, Australia, UK, like those places. They kind of all slowly grow because my content doesn't have a language barrier. But that's also the other problem is that makes it really hard to get into long form content. But I still appreciate everyone. Like I still love everyone that has subscribed. But it's like in the US, nothing much has changed. But it's still like it can't really get much more than this unless I do something drastically different.
Now, we talked about this earlier too. Like your audience is so widespread, like you said, they're all
Yeah.
over the place
Like we probably have the same amount
in the U.S.
in the US.
What if now all 12 million were U.S. based? How would VidCon have looked then?
VidCon would have probably we would have probably disrupted the crowd traffic. Like there it would have been it would probably be because think about how they already react to us. Whether it's just you, just me, or together, all those three like variances of how we get recognized already creates a scene. Like every time one person does it, everybody looks like, what's the fuss about? And then they all kind of pile in like exponentially. So imagine if it was all the US, they would probably start having to like get the security to like manage people and do stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just think about it. What's already happening. If it gets any worse, it would start having, things will start happening.
So what's your goal for now, like next VidCon? More merch, different merch, have
say-
your own booth. What do you
I'd say
want?
merch in the booth. That's probably my goal.
When are you gonna start? Like, is that when you're really gonna start selling it, or are you gonna?
No, it's gonna be on sale soon. So like the sales will begin soon. It's just like
So the people that got it this VidCon for free signed. It's like a
that is OG.
thank you for being OG kind
That
of.
is
deal.
like the first, like that's the first ever batch. Ryan's eating nuts, but
It's crazy to say that the first 12 million are OG, right? When do you think 100 million is coming?
I don't know. Like to think about even 20 million to 23, even thinking about that, I'd have to start thinking about, do I want to just keep inflating the number by going viral with shorts, or do I want less numbers but with a longer attention span, who actually have a reason to need to watch me every day for a few minutes rather than just scrolling around? Because my streaming audience, the gang, versus my shorts audience are two completely different groups. They're not the same. Like on analytics, it shows you where your subscribers come from, and I have I think somewhere between 100 to 200,000 subscribers from streaming, which kind of makes sense. And then I have like 11 something million from shorts, and then 1 million from longs. I want to get those smaller numbers. I want those to go up. I don't want to just get 100 million easily.
I mean, it really shows too. Like this podcast, for example, is long form streaming.
Yeah.
Versus when we do like vertical gameplay streaming, the numbers are so different. You know, like the analytical side of YouTube in terms of how they push it is so different. Like if we do this podcast vertically, the audience is different from who's watching it right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. However, that is the audience that extracts. I'll explain this. Actually, can I just fully go into that?
Yeah.
So, but seriously, okay. So what I've noticed is, what I've noticed. So what I've noticed is like, although yes, like a lot of short audiences is like, the kids are just like scrolling past and they're mindlessly just waiting for some dopamine hit and stuff, which is what kids do. Like I would have probably done that if I was their age too. Nothing wrong with that. However, but when you're streaming on there, it captures the people that are waiting and looking for something longer to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because not all of them are just like brain rot, short attention span. Some of them are waiting for something valuable to stick to watching. Because some of my most loyal like Z-Gang members are from that shorts feed. But they were wanting more. And to separate them is to give them more by doing those vertical live feeds that I told you about.
It just allows them to like slowly move, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's like a ad to see, hey, this is an advertising if you want to see more.
Exactly. They're the ones who usually start converting. Whereas if you only do shorts and avoid anything that's like longer than a minute, then you start to kind of like deter the people that do want to like find a reason to be attached to what you're doing. Which is the other thing. It's like my goal isn't just the number thing. My goal is like to kind of give them something that they can actually extract value from.
And you did recently start streaming daily.
Exactly.
Has that helped a lot?
That has created the people that you're watching this right now, Z-Gang. That's created the fan base that's like that I can actually recognize every day.
Even
So,
if
like-
it is a vertical stream, you think
Oh
so?
yeah, 100%. Because they're back, like whether it's like landscape or vertical, it's always the same people. But the vertical is what helps it get exposed more. So once it's exposed more, then it kind of gives it a higher chance for those people who are on vertical who are looking for something longer.
It's like,
can
hey,
find
I'm
that.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Because because YouTube is always trying to find a way to help exposure.
Yeah.
Like YouTube's always trying to find a way to improve the connectivity between the creator and the audience. And so that's one of the ways. I know a lot of people say bad things about it, but it's just like if you don't adapt, you're just going to miss out on how much YouTube is trying to do for everyone.
Where would you hide during a zombie apocalypse? I couldn't even say it, girl.
I would be friends with like a billionaire, get in his bunker.
POV, you have the worst podcast and can't transition topics. Here, let's try again. Pretend like you're telling me like a really like meaningful speech about like
So-
you're growing up.
Yeah, I was really young. when I was a kid, I was really young, and I had to grow up.
Burger Kings or quarter pounders with cheese?
Yeah.
Did I say Burger Kings or Big Macs?
Burger King. It's like saying McDonald's or Road Mike's.
Oh, it's interesting. Is there seasoning on them? But actually, where would you hide during a zombie apocalypse? Yeah, we just transitioned pretty quick.
I mean, do you know any billionaires? They probably have bunkers.
But would you choose bunker?
Yeah. Look for bunkers.
There's I've seen videos on TikTok.
Wait, no, actually, I take that back. Because if you're in bunkers, if something gets in there, you're stuck. However, if you're in a really tall building, you can always just throw them off, and you can cut the stairs out and cut the feet. Yes, Kia.
So what I was thinking, no, I've seen these TikTok videos, right, where a lot of them are your most expensive option is to be in a school. And I'm like, wait, why would you want to be in a school? But
expensive.
No, I'm saying that not in terms of how much it costs. They're if you had $15 to spend, $1 you'd have to be in your house, $2 you'd be here. The most expensive one is a class or in a school. It's not a bad place to be. They could be anywhere.
Yeah, because you can access anything anywhere. I would say the most expensive one should be a tall building, because then you can block off the stairs, and if they do get on,
can zombies bite buildings and
no,
come down? Thanks, Rob. Rob's input. He's like.
It's no. Don't worry about it. It won't happen today.
Yeah, I guess a tall building. Are you thinking
Yeah, I am.
Because what's the big one? The big one
even if they
Abu
do
Dhabi.
break in, you can always push them off.
You're willing to go push off a zombie?
Hell yeah. There's no soul in that thing anymore. No. I'd have a 2x4 and just be hey, go away. 6 feet.
Interesting.
Yeah. Specifically a 2x4.
How would you get food and this and that? You're just stocking up for.
Well, I mean, obviously there's going to be the risk of you going out and coming back, but where you're coming back to can be so much safer if it's higher. Because most of them, think about it. If zombies were real, they wouldn't I don't think they would be as strong as they are in movies. Movies always make them out to be deadly strong sometimes, whereas realistically, when something is constantly decaying, it's not going to be strong after 2 days. That's why they're hungry. So McDonald's or Burger King?
All right, that's interesting. So bunkers.
No,
tall building. Sorry,
tall building. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm choosing. You go to the tall building. I'm going to a bunker.
If they get in there, where are you going? Where are you going to push them?
You don't want them in there with you?
Oh no, I'm inviting them. We're having a party.
Let's see. Should we move on to scary stories?
Oh yeah.
Should we transition into
Yeah.
He had a list of. Let's talk about this first because this was really funny. We went to Target today, and when we were pulling into the parking spot, I saw this little girl with her dad looking at the car, right? And she was like, "Oh, look at that Tesla." And then we got out and we walked up to the front, and she comes up to us with a box of chocolate bars. And she's like, "Are you on TikTok?" And I was like, "Oh man, now I can't say no to buying a chocolate bar, right?" Yeah. I bought the chocolate. I didn't buy it. I just gave her $10 because the chocolate bar was $8. I said you could just keep the chocolate, right? And she ran off. And in my head, I was like, "Did she just guess I was on TikTok to try to make a sale based off the car?"
That's actually
because that was a great marketing move, which I would have. You can't be mad at that.
That is actually a sales tactic, but I really doubt that she hasn't seen you.
And it was very
it was literally our demographic.
No, but it was also very "Are you on TikTok?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "What's your name again? Because I've seen you on there." And it's
To be fair,
great mark. I might start going up to people with nice cars and be like, "You're the guy, aren't you?"
what are you gonna sell them?
I need a shoot.
I need $10.
Sour Patch Kids, $48. I forget to bring something to.
I'm selling my kidney. Please take it.
Well, walk
Please,
up.
Justin Bieber,
I'm
just
like,
take it.
I'm like, aren't you the guy? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what was your name again? He's like, yeah, Justin Bieber. I was like, oh no. I look around for my product and realize I forgot.
You want my pen?
Here's a kidney. I walk back with $3.
It's like, yes.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bieber has now gotten a third kid.
Why? Why is that on the news? A third kid? Like it's
I've become the biggest motivational business speaker in the world. You gotta be willing to give. I'm missing an eye. I'm missing both eyebrows.
half your hair is missing.
Oh man. You just gotta be a fucking
Whoa,
donor. You gotta give. Almost turned into Gary Vee. Oh man. All right, let's move into these horror stories where what, you good, Rob?
This is such a random podcast.
We don't even know where we're going. Here's where it gets more random. He has his horror stories pulled up on my phone.
Yeah. Because we're streaming on my phone, so you can. Ryan, are you getting tired? Because I can hook it up to the little tripod. Are you good?
Oh man.
Just make sure.
All
I
right.
did say something very important. I thought
What?
I shared. Chat said, thank you for the feet videos.
You mean these?
All right. So he has a list of horror stories that he wants to talk. I don't know if we're like reacting to these or are you just telling them and we're like,
Just telling them.
do you just enjoy scaring me?
Emotionally, yeah.
All right, go ahead. What's the first one titled? My eye got itchy ever since we started
Oh no,
talking.
the title is the short horror story. It's like one of those really quick things.
Okay, so am I like reacting and trying not to get goosebumps or what's going on?
Just tell me what you think of it.
Okay,
Let's
all right.
okay. If it sparks a question, don't question it. Leave. Just keep it quiet. Just don't say. We don't want your input.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Z Gang. Wait, what's your Z Gang called? We need to address both.
I
of them.
actually wrote official Kia fam on the bracelets that I was giving away, but it doesn't
Okay,
like...
Z Gang and Kia fam. Why not? Kia Crips and it's full on. Okay.
Oh, man.
We're gonna begin with the one sentence horror stories.
Get him a close-up on this, huh? Put the mic down. No, not... No.
Like this?
Go here and use both hands and lift it up. Boom, like this.
Wait.
Like this.
Oh, sorry.
Like this.
Oh, yeah. You just had to demonstrate. I'm a visual learner. I visualize with my third eye. Okay. Why is
Let's get a close-up on him as he tells his horror stories. And look into this camera to make it even more dramatic when you're telling them.
chat? Don't
I'm like,
put
look at this camera right here when you tell him.
Polaroid. There was a picture in my phone.
I would whisper, make it creepy. Let's make it creepy.
There was a picture in my phone
Scooby Dooby Doo.
of me sleeping. I live alone.
Is that? Wait, hold on. You know that moment when you're in class and like you're getting ready to talk over something, but you always ignore the first half of it?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you were just saying. Go ahead.
Okay. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. It's not really.
Yeah, let me try one.
Wait. Let me just. Let's do 3 at a time.
3 at a time. All right.
I'll do 5. You do 1. Do each other. Okay. I've been living with the love of my life for 5 years now.
I live alone.
I think it's more than enough time to finally introduce myself.
Oh, I have. Ooh. Here, say that one again because I cut you off.
Okay. I've been living with the love of my life for 5 years now. I think it's more than enough time to introduce myself.
So, for those of you wondering what that one was about, basically, the spark notes.
Yeah, one dude.
Okay, that was
one more,
better.
and then you take it and.
Let's hope it gets exponentially better and not worse.
Okay. It's the build up, trust me.
More. Go ahead.
Wait, Ryan, are you? It looks like you're filming the screen and not me.
Oh, I'm filming.
Can you see the monitor?
No, it's perfect. Wait. Just mute real quick. Let me take this.
I can just put it on the tripod.
Go.
thing.
Next story.
It's
Next
easier.
story. Next story.
Okay. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but she doesn't.
Oh my goodness, dude. This is getting crazy. Let me see this, dude. Are you just on Google Images? bro was not prepared for the, how far you didn't even scroll down. You just read the top three.
I literally the top three.
And for those of you that want to know, he searched one sentence horror story.
I can't read more than 5 words.
Okay.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
I'm going to read some of these really bad ones that Adam had pulled up. It sat on my shelf with thoughtless porcelain eyes and the prettiest pink doll dress I could find. Why did she have to be born still? Does that make sense?
Yeah, stillborn. You don't know what that means, do you?
Okay, let me talk about the ones I found because Adam's were. All right, here we go.
I think this one's heavier than the other. Yeah, I think right, left. I'm trying to see which one's.
Can you make a knot?
Oh yeah.
Is it bad that I didn't have any pulled up? You want to keep going?
I'll keep going.
Here, do one more and then we'll start talking about how expensive our videos have been getting lately. Because
Wait, who's paying for
old boy needs some money and Rob is not helping the cause.
Okay.
What are we looking at on time, Rob?
41.
Oh, perfect. All right, one more and we'll talk about expensive videos and then we'll send Rob on his way. Give him a snack, hit the road. While he looks, I'll keep you guys company with a song. Billie Jean is not my lover, just a girl who claims
Okay,
that
so-
I am the one. But the kid is my son. You got it? All right.
I have one that I remember, and I think it's better if I just say it.
Yeah, because you're still on the same screen that you were before.
We finally translated the messages from the aliens. It was just one sentence. Don't make any noise. They'll hear you. A Quiet Place.
Were you quoting where you got it from?
Oh, right. Let me restructure that. So, we finally translated the message.
No, I got it. I got the story. You don't have
We
to say it
finally
again. Okay, let's give me the phone. Oh my goodness.
My sister says that mommy unalived her, but mommy says that I don't have a sister.
You know, at a restaurant when they say we have the right to refuse service, here, give me the phone. We have the right to end this camera right here that is pointed at Adam. All right. All right. Our videos lately, I want to talk about how expensive they've been getting because they have been getting pretty expensive.
Wait, why? Maybe for you. I'm not paying.
No, here's the problem. When Adam comes into town, I feel like we just overspend on everything. Whether that's
Yeah, we kinda
sets,
go all
props.
out.
We went to the costume store yesterday, 2 days ago. When was that? Yesterday?
3 days ago.
It was
That wasn't yesterday.
That was yesterday. 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
2 days ago, and we literally just bought $300 of costumes without any ideas because we just wanted to buy costumes.
Yeah, they were good. I like them.
And like today, we just went to Target and bought a bunch of stuff for today's video. Hopefully this pays off, but when Adam comes into town, I feel like my spending goes up by like 150%.
Actually, 149%. I checked the documents.
But we really are trying to make this long form situation work. And I just like coming here and talking to you guys about it just because we've spent like so much time. We literally spent so much time on long forms, right? Like that's ultimately what we've been trying to grow.
You know what else is growing? My assets. Sign up now and get 15%. But yes, exactly. We've been realizing that like it's not sustainable to just keep making shorts. Like they're fun and they're a really good way to generate traffic, but we have to be able, like I said, like I've been saying about the streaming, long form, VidCon, and everything, we have to be able to start producing something that can maintain people's attention spans, because that's where the real money is.
Yeah, that's one
We're
thing.
only after this for the money. I'm kidding.
I mean, the whole other thing is like, is it necessary to spend the amount we've been spending on certain videos, right? Because I feel like there's so many YouTube channels that they're like,
Do you know what'll make
have
it
almost
necessary?
zero budget, you know?
You know what'll make it necessary? When fans come up to us and they tell us what their favorite video was, and they recite what their favorite part was and stuff. That's what makes it work.
No. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm saying
No,
like,
I know. But what I'm saying is like eventually there'll always be a return of investment and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is like I don't think anything's worth more than like them coming up to us and being like, that's what got them through whatever. Like what they needed for entertainment or.
And I guess
wasting
my
time,
question
whatever.
is a bigger budget necessary to get to that point?
No.
Yeah, and that's
don't think so.
what I'm talking about. Like, because I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers now that literally pick up a camera, trying all the foods in my city, this, that kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like the budget really isn't too much other than like when it comes to editing and producing the video.
It's just more of the idea. If the idea is watchable, the budget doesn't really matter too much.
I also wonder if those people aren't as passionate as we might be, you know? Because I feel like when we have an idea, we don't really think about how much it costs. We just like to make the video.
Yeah. That
Just
is
to be
the
able to
thing.
like connect with people like that and stuff. So it's like, also we kind of started in a very, at least I did, in a very like prop and set necessary kind of style, you know, like with like skits. It's not necessary, but like when it comes to sketch comedy and skits, like you don't want to be in your room all day long. Then again, you could green screen, but I enjoy like going out and trying new things.
making it real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then that's why we've been transitioning a little bit from sketches into like more real life kind of challenge videos and stuff with a bit of sketches still involved. But honestly, let's just try to grow 500 million subscribers and
Is there even that much people on Earth? What do you have behind you?
it just says no. There's more. But we'll see. I'm getting tired, dude. But no, I'm honestly just trying to. I want to grow the long form because, like you said, it's nice being able to connect with you guys and just like hear what you guys like to see, and why not give you guys more than just less. And I feel like with like challenge videos and podcasting and stuff, we could express more.
Because it's like it means so much more when it's like there's like just being recognized, like, oh yeah, cool, like I'm being acknowledged. But then it's like, it feels like as every time I get recognized, I'm like, am I doing enough? Like I could be giving them so much more. I want to be giving more than just simply being recognized. Like, yeah, of course you're going to recognize me if you're scrolling your phone long enough. But I want to be like actually giving them something that's worth watching for like 10, 20 minutes a day. Aside from streams, I mean like an actual video that's like watchable and worth watching with like eating popcorn.
Yeah.
Like something they can...
I mean, I think these streamers are doing really well, you know, where they can just sit in front of a computer and
millions
of people are...
I looked into that. People that like generate like tens of thousands of like peak concurrent views on live, a lot of them streamed like in their first, almost every single one of them. We're talking like Jinxie, Kai, Speed, a lot of them. Guess how many people they were streaming to in their first year of streaming on average? Like I actually looked up the statistics and
probably like very limited numbers.
give me a number.
And what,
all of them
per,
in their first
per
year?
session or per year?
No, the average on their first year. What was the year? Just think what were their averages before they like
20, 7, like
2.
Yeah, I mean like
Some days it's like 0, some days it's 1, some days it's 3. It's like, and then it took them like 1 or 2 viral clips to start.
Do you think controversy is needed for these viral clips?
No. Do you know why? Do you want to know why?
Do I want to know?
Okay, I think purposeful controversy is when you lack creativity. think about Mr. Beast. Did he get into drama to become the biggest like YouTuber in the world, or did he just become creative and give people something nice and wholesome to watch?
No, I agree with that. I think he had a smart way of doing it.
Yeah.
Which was like,
Exactly, but it's just easy to resort to drama and making a scene when
Yeah.
you just want attention but you don't want to give value. It's just like the easy. I wouldn't say degenerate. Sometimes it's smart, but it is kind of the easy route of like getting, becoming more mainstream and more relevant.
yeah, I think
But it's
Mr.
like-
Beast, like when you bring up Mr. Beast, had his own way of doing it, which was like, sure, he was doing content, but I don't think he would have gotten. Like, obviously, he would have gotten to this point, but like he also had his whole thing of like, hey, let's make PewDiePie the biggest, and then let's do this and that,
Yeah.
and then he started to surpass, and then he's like, oh, now it's surpassed.
Even
Then you know what I mean?
PewDiePie is another example. He's another one of the biggest YouTube like people. He didn't get there with drama. He was involved in drama, but,
But
he
after
never.
he was already at that point.
But he got there by doing his own thing. But the only times he was involved in drama is when people were trying to call him out and trying to force him into drama, and so he had to respond.
He kind of got himself into drama, but
He
we'll talk
had
about
he
that
definitely
later.
100%. He had fun with it, but he was never the one.
I don't know.
He was never the one to be disrespectful or cause a dramatic scene.
Wait, are we talking about the same guy here?
PewDiePie. PewDiePie is like the most like respected person.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Hold on, who are we talking about? Who are you thinking of, Rob?
The guy you're talking about. PewDiePie who lives in Japan now, who has over 100 million subs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's never been. Has he ever caused drama?
Probably the biggest.
How? No, like okay, what kind of drama are we talking?
Bad drama.
Hold on. What?
Do you know what we're talking about?
PewDiePie?
Hold on, can we move on? We'll talk about this after the stream. I don't want to talk about this. No, I'm not talking about this right now. I don't think you should get clips saying he's the most wholesome.
No, not the most wholesome.
What did you say? I don't care what you said. I don't want to go back.
Okay, let's compare him to like.
No one.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, let's move on. Move on.
Did he start? Okay, no,
No,
just
stop,
one
stop.
question. Question.
That's the sentence we don't like to hear. Did
he start it,
Yeah,
though?
stop.
Really? I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
He's like, what was the 7 sentences you said? Let's just go back to like, he's not the one that stopped. I'm like, no, he did. Stop. Okay, we're done. Let's
Chat, I'll name a wholesome YouTuber. Who do you think?
stop. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed
PewDiePie.
this episode of the No Script Podcast. Make sure you guys go
What
check
did
out
he do?
Adhemz. Make sure you guys become a member. I'm stressing. Love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of the No Script Podcast. Peace.
What did he do?
Make sure everything is